first snow of the year, and it looks like I've gotten about 2 inches, maybe a little bit more, maybe 2 inches on the ground that I shoveled, maybe about 3 on the car. So we're gonna test out my winter tips. Now fam, in the winter time, you can't let your battery drop below 20. And if you're using Sentry mode, once it drops in the teens, it's gonna turn Sentry mode off, but it's still gonna be doing all the Tesla things that it does. And that car is gonna slowly but surely drain battery to make sure that all the components don't drop to a freezing level. And that's gonna suck battery power. So first things first, in the wintertime, don't let your car drop below 20. Give yourself a nice quick charge, be it around 40% or so. And when it's really cold, you guys in Chicago and where it gets really cold, Michigan, definitely 45% minimum. Keep it that way. So now I'm going to engage the climate control on the app to see how long this whole process takes to defrost my Tesla. And I hope you can see that the snow is still falling, and there you can see how much snow we're talking about. So I already did my first shovel, so while I snow blow the rest of this, I'm going to set the car and see how much energy it takes to get this cleared. All right, fam, give me a minute. So I charged my battery pack to 95% because I knew that this ice storm was coming. And the car was under a layer of ice with about 2.5 to 3 inches of snow on it. External temperature was 30 degrees. Alright fam, so the defrost process has started at a little bit after 8. I took the screenshot so you get the exact time, and let's see how long this takes to defrost. Okay, so that's more than just a couple of inches of snow. Got a good snow drift on there. I would do a time lapse, but you know that iPhones don't like the cold either. So I don't know how long this is gonna take, because this is the first time I'm actually trying this with all this snow on top of it. So I don't even know what's gonna happen, I gotta tell you. All right, here we go. All right, fam. So it's been a few short minutes. The windshield is working. This side is almost clear. And let's see. It's making a dent on the back. All right? And let's look at the time. Windscreen clear, top glass still snowy, sides clear, and it's still working on that back glass, but as you can see, it's doing some damage, fam. And this side didn't get such a snow blasting, but that's completely clear. It's definitely working. And you see here. So this is what you guys have to use your scraper on. It's just the nose, so the fenders and no heat. But everywhere else where this is working. All right. So let's do a time check. All right, fam, and that's the finished product. After 43 minutes, But I did have to clear off the snow off of the front because there's the ambient heat makes the snow melt underneath because it was a little bit wet and drippy when I scraped off the snow, but it doesn't have the heating element in there that stays cold because the hood, if you see, let me see if I can do a close up right here, that's ice, and that's what was underneath all the snow that was on top of this car, and that heater just took care of everything, got it all off the glass, and this is the remnants of the snow and ice. All right. So all in all, that process took about 43 minutes. It used 4% of battery, and it gave me a completely unfrozen car. My doors worked, front and back. The top glass and back glass were clear. So the only thing, like I said in the previous video, is that I had to clear the front because there's no heat. Ambient heat from the whole process will make the snow melt because the ice was mostly gone, and I didn't use an ice scraper because that's paint, so I just actually brushed it off. But that's the only thing that you have to do, and then you're good to go.